very Nitalula because Nitalula, I enjoy her works for the movie Devdas, Jodaya Akbar, Umrao Jan for Aishwarya. I think it was a very beautiful costume. Manish Malhotra, Sabia Sashi, Rohit Bal, all times I get observation on this different designer. And then I tell, okay, one day when I will finish my study, I will travel in India. And one day I will do a show in India because I want to come to meet Indian fashion people, to have a meeting with some Indian designer, to speak with them, to see what are the vision of the Indian designer for the international market. What is Indian place in the international market of fashion. Me, all designers have a clothes or who have special inspiration. For me, the sari is my best clothes because I enjoy sari. I think it's very beautiful. On Indian lady, when French lady wears a sari, it's not beautiful to see. They don't have the technique to wear the sari, and I want to create my saris, this Indian sari with Zen and Mossi touch. This is one of my ambition.
You can make a ready-to-wear saris also.
I really would like.
Ready to wear, so the French ladies also, it's easier.
They enjoy sari. They
easier
enjoy.
for them. They just have to pull on just like a skirt and put the pallu like
In
that.
Paris, they enjoy sari.
I think it is already available in the
Yeah,
market.
they are all. I feel that and Sandra Rhodes,
Yes.
she's creating saris
And
she's selling in Europe.
yes, it was a very good. I think it was a very good challenge. For me, it's artistic challenge. For my manager, artistic business challenge. And then one day I decided, okay, I will come in Lakme. 4 years ago, I come in Mumbai for my experience to see what happened in India, to go to Jaipur, to see Rajasthan, because Rajasthan is a very beautiful city for a designer. When I speak with my Indian friend, I tell all my Indian friends, one day you will see Mossi in your country to present a show. I tell, like me, it's very difficult. You can't have the possibility. It's very difficult. I tell, when I have passion, ambition, you can get success. Today, I get the chance to release this dream, to present my show in India. For me, it's not only a fashion show. It's a big day. I get the chance to create a dress for Kalki questioning. 5 years ago, I said, if I don't do a dress for a Bollywood actress, I don't cut my hair. To cut my hair today, it's very long. And I get the chance to have casual sitting in my show. This is, for me, a big dream. All designers have a big dream here. Me, it's not American actress, French actress. It's Bollywood actress who is my muse, my égérie. It's Mossi. So I come in India, so I do like me. There is positive things and negative things because for business, I don't know if like me is the best events. For my collection, maybe I have to create a special line for India. I need to find some invest people or partner for create a special line of India because for my partner, Indian market is not priority. But me, I am a dreamer and I want to create something in India, to continue to come in India for inspiration, for show, to work with some retailer in India. And second thing is I have the chance to work with a Chinese girl. And this is possible because in Paris is an international city. You have all the designers of the world. 10 years before, I don't know if I don't imagine I will create a brand with a Chinese girl. Today, Zen and Mossi, a black guy with a long hair like a pirate, work with a Chinese girl. People enjoy this story. So for me, fashion gives me a lot. And I want to give a lot of to the fashion people. And I come in India. It's not only for Zen and Mossi project. I don't know if someone of you know the brand Mrs. Gray. Mrs. Gray was this old lady you have. It's a house of haute couture like Chanel, Dior, but she is closed actually. 70 years ago they closed this brand, but it's one of the most famous house of haute couture in Paris. It was built by Japanese company today. With then we have a new challenge. It's to launch this brand in Paris to release haute couture collection and haute couture show. And if you go in the internet, you see Mrs. Gray works. It was very incredible. And this lady has been inspired by India. The first perfume she launched it after to travel in India. She tried to create some clothes inspired by the sari. And today when you go in Paris, you speak about Mrs. Gray, people will tell, oh, Mrs. Gray was very wonderful. It was maybe the best lady of the fashion. She's better than Coco Chanel or Elsa Schiaparelli, Madeleine Vionnet. We are trying this challenge. And for this challenge, around this project, we want to create a fashion program in Paris because we want to give the possibility at some students of the world to have experience during 1 year to enter in a secret studio in Paris.
It's basically a fashion institute you are planning, or?
Yes, but we don't want to be a fashion school. It's very different. We want the student when they will learn the fashion designer career, fashion designer works, they will see all the different labs when you have the idea to do your clothes, the sketch, to create the first model, the prototype, the production, because production is very important today when a designer wants to make distribution or retail of his clothes. In Paris, we have the chance to have a big exhibition for the material. First Vision. It's a very famous, all the professionals of the world come to choose the material, to speak with a different company. You have a lot of Indian companies who come to sell, present their collection of textiles.
Okay. This is a 12-month course we are providing.
Yes, 1 year. 4 months will be to learn French, because these courses will be in French, not in English. I know in India they don't speak French a lot, but we want they have experience in Paris, because Paris is the center of fashion, and we want, if they want to enter, they have to learn French, because we want after they finish, they keep in here. I want to stay in Paris to work in Paris.
How many production houses are there roughly in Paris?
How much?
How many production houses are there in France?
For haute couture?
Yeah.
Oh, the real house of haute couture, no, maybe 15.
15.
Maybe 15, 10.
But
Because
generally the designers are getting the things made out of France, I think.
Yeah, sometimes
they are getting made in Bangladesh, India, and
yes.
China. Yeah.
But
They are only sending the designs.
yes, but today, you know, in we speak about fabrics.
No, I'm speaking about the garments.
Construction
Of the garments. Yeah.
For
Because France is famous for the fashion shows and all. We all understand. It is a designer hub. But what about the production? The production is happening over there, or
yes,
no?
you have some city who is a city who has a specialty for production, for fabrics. Do you know the town Lyon? Lyon, it's a French town. You have some city specialists for fabrics, but French fabrics is more expensive than China, India.
Yeah.
But maybe it's a quality fabrics, and with French legislation, you can't do something. If you do bad thing with children, it's not possible in France. So some people, when they want to win a lot of money, they prefer to go in India, in Bangladesh. They don't respect people, human. They don't respect.
Yeah, because why I know that there are not much of the production happening over there. The designers are getting the stuff made out of India.
Yes.
And there is order of 15 pieces, 20 pieces for designs.
Yes, you.
So that means the production is not happening much there.
Today, French production is very complicated, and for the designer, it's a guarantee quality, but it's more expensive.
Yeah.
But today, French people, they like the made in France. And when you have customer, when they see it's made in France, okay, I buy. Sometimes when they see made in China, they don't want to buy because they think it's not a good quality. I think for made in India, no problem. But made in China, for the face of your brand, sometimes it's complicated.
So made in India is accepted well over there.
Yes, I think they accept. For example, for embroidery, India is a better country.
Yeah.
If you work a lot of embroidery in your works, I think you have to go in India to work with some manufacturing in India. But for a French designer, me for example, if I can fabric in India, in China, it's not a problem because I like to meet the different pays and to see the technique of the different country I can find. For my brand, I want to travel in all the world. We don't want to stay only in France because a designer you have to be free and to travel a lot to see what happened in India. I see in your fashion school you have a production courses. In France, you don't have this program. All school you don't have a production courses in the fashion school. It's a difference because you organize the career of someone who wants to work in production. In France, you never found students who want to study production. They think artistic, to be designer, creative, stylist, modelist, but for to work like in production, you don't have school who program that. This is a big difference. I was surprised when I come.
So that means the designer over there, they just sell their sketches?
Depends. Sometimes you have different situation. Some designer they do the design of the collection, but after they check all things in the manufacturing, they check if all is correct. Sometimes they do only the sketching, and after you organize your business.
Yeah, because production means you are saying that in colleges they are not teaching production.
No.
That means they are trained only for the sketches.
Production industry is not there, so what? Yeah, but then you should also have to know how the fabric, how much consumption is there of the fabric, how much is the design even production friendly for that matter.
So
that
tell
should
us.
also be.
I want to tell. I just want to know that means your students over there in the colleges, they also must be wanting to learn production over here, and they must be wanting to go in for to see how the factories are operating in the mass scale. Mass scale factories are here in India. So don't you want to send them for internship here?
Today, if you want production courses, it is not very interesting, attractive for the student. But some school, public school, with a government program, they study. Do you know the program Lectra? It's
Yes.
They study this program because some people they will have a job where they need to know what is Lectra. If you want to be a directress of production, you need to know what is Lectra system. But
Lectra is just one of them. There's so many others.
yes, some school have Lectra, but you just have maybe 1 week or 2 weeks where they will explain to you what is Lectra. You will work in 1 week. It's a short program. But after when you finish, you forget because if you don't practice a lot of times, you forget all things. But in the public school, in the government program, they want students study production because government program you have a good place for industrial fashion works. In the fashion school, it's more artistic. They prepare you to become a designer. In the government program, they prepare you to find a job in the market. So